Hey, hello everyone. This is Sonara. We are gonna be playing some more Final Fantasy 14 online. Wait for the queue to. Shouldn't be too long because it's place to log in. Place, but it's alright. Hey. The dungeon Siege. Only got 2 more left. Dungeons. Desperately synthesized 50 times for level 1 to 10 cooking recipes. Okay. And take it with you. Hey. What can I take with me? Put it there. If it. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Marquis has a personal request to make. Excuse me, Anna. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There's something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bull point chisel and a pair of needle nose pliers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse that should cover it. um. Okay, let's what do they say? Camp Drybone is just here. Bull point chisel, you say, and a pair of needle nose pincers. It was pincers. Those things don't come cheap, you know. Stars balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice. Doing business with you. Have you bought the tools I requested? Hmm. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, this sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Anna. This was a mistake. Please give the knowledge to Sister Elund. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that, and I think it best that it be returned to him. Good day to you, madam. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it is that you say that it measures the passing of time. Mayhap they are more common in Gallimord. Gallimord. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marcus said that it belonged to the deceased. Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been a galleon spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone, but mayhap more importantly, how did Marcus manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. Recognize you now, Anna. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the waiting sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you to find closure. Okay. Um. Yeah. You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As as you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them. So off to the yard they go. Be thankful, ye didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. Trust the sap of nightmares, I tell you. God's damned Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you round here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? Never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to hold the bodies to the lich yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I've a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to carry your nose while you work. Some of these folk are starting to turn. What? Happened to the big fella? Forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're wrath. Ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest of them. The next ones that finish this before I die of old age. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell him that our work is done. See that you decide to hear my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper, they arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thao's realm. Though we can perform rites for most of the scions, there's one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the seals of little Solas. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. I was surprised to see walking one in Little Solas. How can these ones assist walking one? Novaxia, but this one does not understand. Camixio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solas. That way, these ones have not requested further aid. Noexia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Noexia, but many of the Walking One's friends were lost as well. Noaxia. Noaxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Noaxia at the end. Tell this one that Noaxia was brave. Tell this one that Noaxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Noaxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial ones must pay. Imperial ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Noaxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Successfully complete the fate. Okay. Thank you for your service to the church and the seals. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions in the leash yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Anna. I might go. Chinese +4. Yeah, so that's wait. Although I don't know, I like those ones better. Go with those ones. Marcus believes he is being watched. I'm not imagining it. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. I don't think this is done yet, because you were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Eliud must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Heavens forfend that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? This is galleon steel, which means the man who was watching Marcus was make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more imperials come. I think I might be wearing some of those. I might grab those.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, I... Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Who are you? Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction. Leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Wait a minute. Is this the same Sid from Final Fantasy VII?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
It looks like an older form of Sid from Final Fantasy VII. The curious twist of fate that Master Sid Galon would at least be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Anna. You wish to find his airship, yes. I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gabu War of Eldar. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards this. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Foregard Float, the closest settlement to Corthus. Mayhaps the serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped that you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Anna. That ought I can assist you with, miss. The Enterprise you speak of Master Gallon's ship, yes. I needn't refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Corthus. What became of it after that I cannot say. If you wish to know more, please speak with border fort at Flamento's spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship. Um, hang on. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Gallen's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. You have come in search of Waterford. Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Corthus. What exactly is this about? The final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Might go for that one. Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartinia, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it just disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Corthus. The astrologers at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you would need to deal with the Iscardians, who controlled the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Delamed descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. think I need to go to an airship. So, oh, I think. This way, I think. Oh wait, I think. Let's see if there's any. So I don't think there's anything there. Axuar. Yeah. Um, Lisa, how do I get to? Okay, so how do I get there? I got no... Okay, I need to see how to get there. So I need to go to the North Shroud, which is the Black Shroud. North Shroud. Northwest, which is... I'll get there. Get there first and then I'll... Northwest, so it's this way. It was northwest, so it was up here. Can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Duende. And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? How absurd. As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The holy see of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to or succor to strangers. Now, feel like guess I'm gonna have to travel. I think the right tower should be up here. There it is. Like I might set as my home point. Up here. Yeah, right. the richer, there is no area doesn't have an inn. It's cost me things so got that says my home. So, thanks for watching. And see you in the next one.